Hello there, my Aquarius signs. It is Rachael with Dark Knight Coaching. Today, this message is going to be a guided message for Aquarius, wherever that falls in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, you're welcome to watch. We all have each part of the zodiac in our charts. So I'm going to pull, I pulled a bunch and pre-shuffled a bunch of oracle cards for you today, Aquarius. I'm going to go over them one by one, and then I did pull a modified Celtic cross spread, just sort of a broad pool of like what's your current energy, what's going on for you. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. The first card that came out from my moon oracle deck when I did all of my pre-shuffling and my meditations was a fiery climax approaches. So if you have Aries in your chart, I do feel like this is going to be a very significant month for you, especially if your moon is in Aries, because I did it on the bottom of the card. It says full moon in Aries. So if you've been waiting for something, I definitely feel like it's here. That also because the your environment right now is the Tower. So you're having some sort of big, huge change going on in your life. And your current energy right now is the Nine of Swords, which is kind of like you're all up in your headspace. And I did pull a lot of swords cards for you, so I'll go over those kind of one by one too. But I just did want to say, like, you are having a major, major shift here, Aquarius. And it's not only subconsciously, but I do feel like this is very much so affecting not only your spiritual, but your external world, because there's just a total closing of a cycle. Like, you're really progressing and moving forward when it comes to something. So the next oracle card I pulled for you was from my Third Eye Intuition deck. These are just kind of nice cards that helps you hone in and focus on your intuition. So what Spirit wants you to really focus on here is act. It says, use your intuition to back up your logical thoughts. Are there two distinct and equally attractive pathways that you face right now? Sit and consider how you feel and where your gut leads you. And if that's not confirmation enough for whatever this is, whatever's happening for you, your opportunity is the Wheel of Fortune, which means like you're able to move forward. You're really looking at the future here. This is kind of like your long-term goal, long-term plan, Aquarius. And Spirit really wants you to focus on choosing a new path, choosing a higher timeline with the Two of Wands there. And also in your underpinning, unconscious, subconscious is the Chariot card, which is a big choice to make. This could also be like long distance sort of vibes for some of you, but I also pulled the with the other underpinning information and the timing. I have the Two of Swords here, so it's like you have a huge choice to make, and I feel like it's going to happen pretty quickly for you, because the timing for a Two of Swords is usually like, you know, within the next 2 weeks to 2 months there's some major change for you. But back to the oracle, I did pull from my Power of Love deck on what you should be focusing on this month, Aquarius. It is the Joy card. So you delight in the love of life and bring spirit and fun to all that you do. So make sure you're trying to find the gratitude in a situation. I know sometimes that can be tough, especially when we're going through these like huge tower moments. But I do feel like there are positive things in your future. I just feel like you might be in some sort of like analysis paralysis sort of mode at the moment. But Spirit is really asking for you to co-create. So whatever lights your inner fire, whatever your passion is, Aquarius, Spirit really wants you to focus on that, because the wisdom of the oracle card I pulled was co-create. And as I'm looking at this, the bottom of the deck here is go the distance. So you have two cheetahs, which is the fast moving energy. Again, that's like Two of Swords equivalent, but I do feel like you're almost there. Wherever you're headed, I feel like Spirit is saying like you're nearly there. Just keep, go the distance and have some completion and follow through. And I do feel like you're going to heal and move forward from whatever this is from your past, whether it's career, whether it's family, friendship, whatever. I do feel like you're really moving in a positive direction. The chakra deck I pulled from will help you focus on what chakra you should be working on this month. This is kind of, it's very broad, but there are a lot of things you can do. And if you haven't watched any of my chakra videos, make sure you go over to YouTube and you can click on the chakra link, and you can really hone in and focus on how to heal and fix a specific chakra. But the cards that came out for you was trickery. So make sure you're being honest with yourself, Aquarius. You are the humanitarian sign, but I do feel like sometimes life can almost like pull this wool over our eyes. So make sure you're aware of intentions, your intentions, others' intentions. And then at the bottom of the deck for the chakra cards, I did get quest, which I do feel like is like another synchronicity with the co-creation and go the distance wisdom oracle cards, because Spirit is saying like you are on a quest, you are on a journey, it is unique to you, and you have to focus on your throat chakra. That's what the blue around this symbolizes, it's throat chakra, and with the green around this, it's this heart chakra. So make sure your heart is open, make sure your throat chakra is open and you're speaking your truth and that there's purity there. And then this is kind of just a little fun deck. I'm not really sure what this deck is called. I think I got it at Marshall's or something. It was just kind of a splurge purchase, but I was like, oh, I like the pink hue and the gold. So from this deck, I pulled a card that says light. It says, weave your spells by the light of the stars and listen to your inner voice. So make sure that you're really focusing on your throat chakra. I do think that's really, really important at this time, and speaking your truth and being authentic to yourself. But let's go ahead. I'm going to dive into the tarot here and just go over this whole Celtic spread that I pulled for you and just see what other confirmations or synchronicities come out for you, Aquarius. Okay, so like I said, your current energy is the Nine of Swords. This is like heady energy. You're trapped in your head, you're trapped in your thoughts about something. Your environment is the Tower, so something is having to break down for you to move forward. And you know, change can be uncomfortable for everyone. This doesn't have to always be a negative card, the Tower, but it is symbolic of a huge major shift. And you have a couple, what do you have? 1, 2, 3. You have 3 major arcana, and the major arcana are major moments in your life, Aquarius, that are happening for purpose and reason. So your environment being the Tower is a huge chapter for you. I kind of like to think of life as like those books that I used to read when I was a kid, where you can kind of pick your own ending. And it's like, we have so much free will. So I do feel like at this point you're at one of those stages where you can, you know, pick your journey. And the Tower is coming in for that purpose and that reason, so you can move past an old cycle, an old way of being. And the Wheel of Fortune here is it's kind of a luck is on your side card, but I also like to think of this as everything happens for a reason. This is divine timing, this is divine purpose, and you're moving forward here, and that is your opportunity to find the silver lining, essentially, in whatever is happening for you. So the universe is trying to tell you is the Two of Wands here. Again, this is making a choice, making a decision, choosing a higher timeline, choosing a new path, a new portal. The timing and underpinning information is the Two of Swords, which is a pretty fast moving energy. This is like, again, happening within the next 2 weeks to 2 months, this whole shift. The near future, you do have the Ten of Wands, which is typically like a baggage card. This is like a burdensome kind of energy. This is you kind of hanging on to the past and not really wanting to let something go. You know, that could be relationships, that could be lifestyle mindsets, some unhealthy habits, or, you know, just simply like almost like a negative cycle, I feel like, that you might be stuck in just because of the Nine of Swords and your energy. So it's like you feel a bit trapped in your thoughts about something this month, Aquarius. And then the recent past is the Knight of Pentacles. So there was a slow moving offer when it came to, could be love, could be career, finance, friendship, even just like some sort of solid foundation when it came to family, but it was very slow to grow. And I do feel like that portion is over with, because the others are perceiving you in this situation as the Eight of Wands, which is a very fast moving energy. So it's like that old chapter, that slow and steady wins the race, I feel like is complete for you, Aquarius. Now you're like really moving on to this like fast paced, communicative, open, flowing energy. This is like somebody fired all these wands, all these arrows in the air, and they're just waiting for like the downpour. So I feel like you've planted the seeds of new growth and new opportunity. You're just waiting for it all to kind of come into play and come into fruition. So the immediate future, I did get the Page of Cups. So if a lot of you are waiting on love, it can be coming in. This could also be like a new love of passion for you, like a passion project, like something that makes you really emotional, that fulfills you. It doesn't have to be like romantic love. This could also just be a small offer of friendship. Typically when I see the Page of Cups, I do think of dating. So a lot of you might be like wanting to put yourselves out there again, especially if you've been going through some sort of heartbreak or, even a divorce. I do see that could be an option here for some of you Aquarius signs. Like you were in a long-term committed relationship and it took a while to move forward, but I do see that you finally are. So Page of Cups could be new love coming in for you. With the hopes and fears, I do feel like the Seven of Cups came out. So I feel like this is like you have so many options. It's almost like this analysis paralysis type of energy for you, Aquarius. I feel like there might be too many things on your plate right now. Which is why you're also trapped in your head and you're having like this tower moment. But I think that it's vital that you try to transmute that pain or whatever it is you're feeling into something positive that you can really co-create with the future here, like with the universe for the future, because I do feel like sometimes we get in these slums where it's like, I don't want to do anything because I'm not even sure what to do. Like, I think we're all guilty of that. But I do see positive things coming in your future because your outcome, while it's a little ominous at first, it does kind of clear up and everything comes all together. So with the Five of Swords, that is conflict energy. Anything with 5 in the tarot is conflict. Or disappointment of some sort. So it's like I feel like you've had to walk away from something that didn't serve you, and it's like you kind of maybe even took out, the only thing you took with you was like the shirt on your back, Aquarius, because that was worth leaving other things behind so you could move forward. And then the 10 of Swords here, another sword energy, which, the outcome is kind of like your future. So you are progressing forward because you had the 9 of Swords in your current energy and you have the 10 of Swords in your outcome. So going from 9 to 10, you're really moving on. But the 10 of Swords is like past betrayal, past deceit. And you again have 2 10s here. So there is completion. It is coming. It may not feel like it, but I do sense that it is coming to an end, coming to a close, because you have the Aquarius card here, which is your card, Aquarius. So it is the Star card. This is all about wishing, wish granted, healing, fulfillment, all of those fun things. So going out of this 10 of Swords energy, you're going to go right into this healing energy. And I feel like that's just doing the internal work. That's doing the shadow work. That's trying to come to a conclusion and an understanding of like, why did this all have to happen? What are the lessons that I learned, for this career, from this person, from this relationship, this marriage, whatever it was for you, Aquarius? I do feel like there is a total full circle here, essentially, which is what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, and it's about moving forward. So you are on the right track, Aquarius. I do sense there is some major changes for you. My heart goes out to you because this is not an easy phase of your life at all. But I do see so much opportunity to just start a brand new chapter. And the Chariot card here again is super symbolic of making a choice and moving forward. So it's like you are the driver here. You have the reins in your hands. You just have to keep taking that step, keep taking those leaps of faith, and go the distance. But hopefully this helped for you, Aquarius. If it did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. If you're interested in a one-on-one session with me, I do lifestyle coaching, which includes, health, wellness, dating, business, all of those sorts of things. It's a really eclectic blend of things that I can offer and help you with. I do incorporate a lot of divination type of tools, not just tarot or wisdom oracle cards. There's a couple other things I dabble in as well. So hopefully this video helped, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.